Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Factorio. This series is not in fact dead. I've just been busy with some life stuff sadly. And this is the series that kind of draws the short stick every time. So, what have I done in between? I've added a coal belt to a coal reserve over here. That will go towards our refineries over here, which seem to be slowly filling up on gas. So that is basically automated plastic, which will be on a belt over here, which is all well and good. We've still got this oil here in the way. I would like to get rid of it eventually. We still have like 500% yield for 3 fields, so it's pretty good. We don't have to worry about it too much. I've also gone ahead and crafted some modules. So we've got efficiency modules in here to reduce energy consumption. I've got some productivity ones in my hand, although I don't feel they're really worth it. And we've put a lot of efficiency ones in the things producing science, so that we are a little bit cheaper. I have built a lot of concrete roads as well, all over the place. I've done my best to try and automate this a bit further, get some extra speed in there as well. Just finished researching the circuit network. And we're going to be looking into actual robots, logistic robots, please. So yeah, I've got extra speed in here to keep that going along. We're going to be making this a nice little paved area. We don't have to worry about biters yet, so that's also really good. But you know, we do want to be careful with that. They will be coming at some point. This is going to help me run around. Naturally, it's almost like this is a bit civilized. And I may have gone a little bit overkill on this area over here, because I may be planning some expansions. So yeah, we're also gonna probably put up a permanent like steel line as soon as we start like expanding over here. I would like steel furnaces for that, since we're gonna have to like pull out most of the belts here and redo it anyway. So yeah, that'll be a very interesting indeed. We still have our train here captive on a little bit of rail. That's not really doing anything or going anywhere for that matter. But yeah, we're gonna quickly grab some bricks over here. You know, it's only like 1400. We're gonna make sure that we can make some more concrete roads, because who needs nature when you can place down concrete roads, right? And then we're gonna get started with slowly working towards blue science, and today we'll be automating the process that is advanced circuitry. I've handcrafted a ton of them, but that is not how we're going to do it anymore from now on. No. So, for advanced circuits, we need 2 electric circuits, 2 plastic bars, and 4 copper cables. That is not too hard to achieve. We've got the plastic right here. We've got the green circuits right there. So getting them on the same belt shouldn't be too hard. We'll go and make ourselves some splitters over here. We'll just put you right there. Get started right away. Get some underground belts going. Right, and then we need one of them over there. Put another splitter right here. There we go, that is half of the required, like, stuff. We are gonna have to be a bit careful with the space now that we have a oil refinery over here. I'd rather not have it there, but you know, that's what we're given here. We'll have this belt going along right there. I think we'll put like 1 assembly machine over here. That will be for the copper wire. The copper cable, rather. And that doesn't need a lot of stuff. You know, we're not too worried about that. Just need to hook this up to power, that's all. There we go, hooked up to power. And there we go, that'll do for us. And that's the copper cables. Rather, the copper plates flowing in there. Then we'll have 1 belt over here, and 1 belt over there. And you've guessed it, that other belt is going to be for the circuits and plastic. I will move that electric pole, though it could be placed better. There we go. So now we've got all the ingredients we need for the elusive red science, or rather, the red circuits. The advanced ones. We will have to use a long-handed inserter for the things, that's fine. And then we'll need to put some more inserters over here. And we'll have ourselves a fancy red circuit belt that is easily expanded upon as well. I believe the ratio is like 1 wire to 8 circuits. Someone mentioned on my stream, I'm not entirely sure, but I trust them. You know, the stream is useful as a proving ground, where I can just build crazy things and people can correct me if the ratios are wrong or whatever. It's a godsend, really. Right, let's make some more long-handled ones as well, just in preparation. You're gonna need stuff, you're gonna need stuff. And that should be the belts doing what they do best. There we go. It's happening. And we have logistic robots as well. Isn't that fancy? We're still stuck on the, like, we're not there yet though. We need more stuff before we can do the actual sciencing. Nope, that would not work. Fair enough. We'll balance the belt over here then. I'm not really sure how we would. So annoying. Like, I'd have to put it right there so that it would balance in, but then... You know what, we're just gonna put that right here. There we go, we have some belt balancing going on right now. Yeah, that'll do. It's not perfect, but then what is? So these take an absolute crap ton of time to produce. And you also need the long-handed inserter to actually work. That's a great idea. Let's make some more lamps. Let's pick up some more iron plates as well. I would like to see things. There we go, make things a little bit more YouTube friendly. Fancy. It's almost like it's daytime. In the middle of the night. Very nice. There we go. Should now be able to see night and day, no matter what. We'll put a light over here as well, just extend our cone of vision that a little bit further. Plastic's all nice and backed up. We've got ourselves advanced circuits, which is really good. You should be able to start balancing out now. We can start working with logistic robots, but we need to craft pretty much everything in hand, and we need to make lubricant with oil, so we're probably not going to do that yet. It's nice to have the option, though. So, we need 2 more things for blue science, that is electric, released regular engine units, and electric mining drills. So for that, we would need 1 production over here. We're going to start working on the engine units now, which need steel, iron gear wheels, and pipes, which is easy enough, although we don't have a automated steel belt yet. That's a bit annoying. What we'll do is we'll just chuck in a temporary belt somewhere. I'll probably run it along the north side, because it's a bit easier to run it over there. As you know, I built this factory like an idiot would. Not prepared for expansion on like the early side. And since we have our stuff down here and everything, yeah, we're just gonna go over here. We'll run a like 3rd belt alongside here. That's gonna be the steel. And then we'll like split you off right here. It's not going to be pretty, but it might work, and that is most important of all. Alright, the damaged belts. Let's fix those up before anything. Quick check on our pollution indicates we're still fine. Nothing to worry about. We are working on our lasers there, which is always nice. That's a good thing, you know. You want to hear people say like, oh yeah, we're working on our lasers. There we go, grab a couple belts. Lord knows we're going to need them. We're going to run this as close as we can because there's a lot of trees up here. Who knew? I don't think we're going to have to expand our gear production yet, so we can just leave this be for now. We are getting a lot of raw wood from all this. I'm not sure if we're going to need them for something later down the line, but we'll keep them for now. Oh, you silly tree. You just had to go and be a pain. Right, well. Make some more underground belts while we're at it. Yeah. Almost, but not quite. Which is fine, we can compensate for that. By making an upgraded version. Boom. Lasers have been researched. That is very nice. I would like character logistics slots. Why not? We can still use another underground belt here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that would be ooh. There we go. If we could turn it like that, we should still have the input, and we should not be polluting that belt with other things we don't need on there. Because you can put stuff on the underground belt itself, so, you know. We don't want our steel belt to turn into the inserter, like, transport belt line. That would be very bad. Like that. And there we go, we have a ad hoc steel belt. Not great, but then again, what did you expect? There we go, lovely. Now, we're going to do the obvious thing, and we're going to go right over here. We've got our temporary steel belt right here, which is very temporary. I'm going to stop collecting from here. We're just going to, like, hook this up for now. There you go. To be fair, we're going to put a balancer in there. So that the tiny amount of steel that we get from this is going to go to the right place. Also, why is there steel on that thing? I don't know. But apparently there was. Do we have another? Yeah, we've got another one. We're just going to chuck another one on there. Temporary supply issues need to be fixed. This place is becoming a mess. We'll try and sort it out as we get some more things, though. I just need a bit of steel to start flowing down here so that we can actually, like, start making things we need. Anyway, we wanted to get a belt over here. That'll do fine. What we need is steel plates. I just happen to place that lamp in the right bloody wrong spot there. To get a belt over here, we'd need to go there. There we go. And then we need a splitter. There you are. And then we need some belts. Do we still have belts? No, so we'll grab some. Should probably put a buffer chest somewhere at some point. Wouldn't actually be a bad idea. we'll restrict you to like over there. Give you some power, and that is now going to lead to some belts for us, so we can just run up to there if we need belts. Let's start working on construction robots as well, just because we can. We are about to run out of text to research anyway. You are going to make me pipes. Enjoy that. And then your output is going to be right there. Then we need to feed in a couple more belts. So we might just, like, shove you over there to give you a bit more room to work with. Well, to give me a bit more room to work with. We also need a lot more underground belts, so we'll grab some more iron for that. I'm pretty sure that's the thing currently hampering us. Yeah. That'll do. There you go, buddy. Let there be supply. And there was supply. And it was good. Let's not go sideways again. There is no need for that. There we go. You're going to be electric engines. Or at least regular engines. I keep wanting to say electric engines, but we don't need them. You need one of these. You also need steel and iron gears. Just making sure. Let's make some more blue inserters. Some fast ones. You're gonna run a belt down there for reasons that will become apparent soon. So, need to hook up a second belt over here that will supply the steel, and there we go. You'll supply the steel and the gears, yes. No offense, we're just gonna get rid of you for a minute. There we go, I need the space. Just need to give me a bit of space, you know. Right, splitters. Let's make like 5 more of those. I want you to go over there, so you'd need to split off right there, that's fine. Things are slowly getting better here, we are slowly working our way towards good things. There we go, leave some room for the belts to go through. And then we need like one more. And then one splitter. And one thing. There we go. Construction robots have been researched. Let's go for the extra tool belt. Ghost rail planning. Oh, that sounds bad. Besides, who needs tutorials anyway? A true engineer figures it out on stream. There we go, that is our electric engine production. It's gonna take a long bloody time. We can do stuff about that though. We can build speed modules, because we need more of these lovely things happening right now. That is step 2 out of 3 complete for our journey to blue science. The last thing we need is electric mining drills, which need iron gears, steel, iron plates, and electric circuits, which is easy enough to do. Gonna extend the belts here a bit further. We're out of belts again. We're gonna go to our buffer chest and we're gonna get more chests. We're gonna get more belts. Look at that, it's already filled up. Isn't that lovely? This is getting a little bit empty, but you know, nothing wrong with that. I could maybe run a production over there and then feed it into the thing, but I'd rather have it all on one side so we can balance it on like one thing rather than somewhere else. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like in English. You are not getting supply that you need. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We need more steel. Quickly. Oh, the production kind of ran out. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. We're currently going through a lot of stuff. Yeah. Let's just toss a bunch of it on the belt then and see what happens. I'll try to resort this, and I'll probably be right back so we can actually get back to the whole science thing. I want to try and finish that this episode, maybe. That would be great. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we might not have, like, fixed it entirely, but I just ditched a couple hundred steel on the belt. It's gonna be fine for a while. We've got the speed modules in there, so they produce 40% faster, which is going to be very good news for our upcoming science department. We also have a little bit of steel on the belt so that we don't have to run out immediately. What I'm hoping to try and do is rush blue science so that we can start going for advanced material processing so that we can set up a bunch of electric furnaces. But that will be probably the next episode where we rework our smelter area. This episode we're going to try and finish the blue science so that we can start doing the sciences. Oh, you kind of ran out of... I can see how that would be a problem. Just want to quickly make sure that we keep making more concrete, because we are going to make a giant base, and I would like everything there to be tiled in concrete. Because nothing says settling a hostile world like filling it full of concrete. It's poetic, really. Let's grab a bunch of iron from this belt so that we can fill the... Make sure that we get more lovely terrain to walk around on. I would like a giant factory in the future. Although, predictably, that will short our iron supply for a little bit, as there's going to be a lot less of it coming in down the lines. Well, I tried to be thoughtful and leave some gaps for it, so, you know, there would still be some ore coming through. There we go, there's the usual supply that we're used to. I'd love to be able to double down on the amount of iron on the belt, instead of having to have coal on there as a required thing. Yeah, we're going to go and quickly toss that ore into the thing above. And then we're going to keep going with our factory and our productions. Enjoy that, sir. I'm sure you can put it to good use. They're going to be very slow about it, which is fine. I'm actually going to take, like, 2 of you out. Give you some more of that so you can keep working for a while. There we go. Efficiency. So, for the electric mining drills, we need... Quick reminder. Iron gears, iron plate, and electric circuits. Right. Iron gears is easy. So is iron plates, but we need to put those slightly down the line. We'll go and make us like 10 more underground belts immediately, because Lord knows we're going to need them. Hello, character logistics slots. Let's go for trash slots, because, you know, we need to be able to tell something that it's a bunch of trash. That's going to be you. And we also need electric circuits. Right, we can squeeze those in right there, I guess. Could have given it like one more room. There we go. You'd think I'd know by now. You'd be wrong! So very, very wrong. Let's extend the belt a bit further, just, you know, letting them all know that there is more space for stuff. We can make more things happen. I should also actually hook this up to the thing, yeah. Seems like a really good idea. And then we're gonna need like 5 assembly machines, or whatever. You know, something serious to let them know that I'm not fooling around, in fact. We'll grab a bunch of stuff. One second. Apologies about that. I had a confused sister wake up and be like, where is everything and everyone? So, you know. Better not leave her without any answers for too long. That would be a bad thing. Right, let's make some more long-handed inserters. And then we'll get some fast ones as well. We're going to double up on these. You'll find out why as soon as production begins. Or I could just tell you right now. These need like 10 iron plates. And they only need like 3 electric circuits, which is why they are on the far belt. And we have 2 fast inserters on the close belt for the gears and the other things. Yes, oh my god, that takes a lot of stuff. So, without further ado, let us connect it up to power. We'll make some more power lines while we're at it. There you go. Now you're gonna, like, go right over there. You're gonna hook up right there. And now we have a nice belt here that's like, oh yeah, we can do both at once. I'll probably jam some speed modules in here, although... we are out of iron. Oh dear. We really need to be stepping up our production right about now, but yeah, I will get extra speed modules. We'll also replace this bit of the belt with faster belts. At least as far as we can. I did such a nice job of trying to modernize everything, and it's like, oh yeah, here's the other things. I think there's an iron supply issue going on somewhere, so we're gonna... No, everything seems to be going alright, we're just... Oh, we're not producing enough electricity. We're probably, like, yeah. We're capped on electricity, that's a bad thing. That means there's gonna be less iron mined and less production happening everywhere. We cannot do any science if I don't craft anything in my hands, which is odd. But you know. You're all like working super hard. Your performance is all pretty much capped now. We cannot do everything we need to at peak times. We are using 47 assembly machines that are making like 3 megawatts of stuff. Probably a good thing to also start working on some efficiency modules, methinks. Because, you know, if we can save a bit of power, that would be good. Although, that said, we are also using a lot of speed modules everywhere, so that might not be the best thing in the world ever. I'll take out, like, 1 module from these. Because they don't really need them now, do they? You could also use a productivity one. There you go. Does give like 40% energy consumption instead of 50, but you know, it's something. Baby steps, people. Alright, we're handcrafting all the electric circuits for that. That's, we don't need to do that. We can just grab them now. See? That's more like it. So yeah, we're going to be diving a bit into efficiency as well. Because, hey, that's a pretty darn good idea, right? So how long do you take to produce with that? Oh, pretty darn quick, actually. So we're not going to put any speed in these. Instead, we're going to have them be economic. They only... One module makes it so you only use 100 instead of 150, which might not be a huge thing in and of itself, but that is saving us like 96. You know, that's the beginning of something. Right, let's go make ourselves some more underground belts. So we need to be running this back to the other side. Is there anything else that is using a lot of... Yeah, we already have like triple like safety in there. That's good. I would like more solid fuel. I'm going to start draining the basic oil here. There you go. Still making plastic. That's great. Should probably get these onto efficiency as well. Yeah, just like full on efficiency over here. They're going to be working a lot. Or at least rather, make the ones on the end get it first. Because they're more likely to do the actual work. Like you. You're constantly busy. So are you. So if we get them efficiency, we might be able to make this work a bit better. I would like to cut down our energy footprint before we start murdering all the biters, or get murdered by biters. These guys have some small worms. I'd rather not mess with them if I don't have to. Not that like small worms are the epitome of like biter defenses against us or anything, but you know. Good to keep an eye open anyway. Now as for things that are pretty much always busy. Probably have to go with you here. There you go. That might cut down again a little tiny bit. A little bit. The miners, on average, are taking up more power, which is ironic. We could do something about that by making more, like, modules. Let's quickly run up and see how much they are using. Because if they're using a lot more, then yeah, we're going to go and cut down on that. You don't have any module slots. That's a shame. I mean, it's understandable. I'd love to get more, like, get less pollution out of my steam engines, but oh well. You're using 90. But you are working like 24/7. Yeah, it cuts down a little bit. Cuts down a little bit. We'll try to get some more built for later down the line, I reckon. That would probably not be a bad idea. But for now, we're gonna go and finish the first thing of blue science. Because now we have all the ingredients. We just need to combine it. And then sit around for a long time as we research... Oh, I don't know, let's... Could go for lab research, but you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go for lab research speed. Because I like the idea of efficiency. And I cannot lie. So what we need to do is get some assembly machines. We'll probably tuck them in over here if we can. Just because we can, really. There you go, let's get that running over there. Thing. You are gonna build me blue science. You also need the advanced circuits, that's fine. Need more belts. For it is always more belts. We're just gonna keep it going like that. We've got a healthy backlog of those right now, that's good. That's a bit more of a problem in my stream at the moment, but, you know, we is working on it. I swear. We just quickly wait for the last productivity module, or rather efficiency modules to be done. We'll get some of our long-handed inserters ready. There we go, and then we'll also prep some outputs here. And then to get it over there, we need to like... Right there. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. It's fine, we can just do it right here. Get a splitter. Get a crap ton of underground belts, which we need iron for, which we don't have. Oh, goody. We're starting to run into a catch-22 here. All the lovely plans are just cut short by a lack of iron. We really need to start working on our production area here. Or rather, our smelting area next episode. That needs a major overhaul. This is just not cutting it anymore. One thing must be said, it's starting to take a lot of those underground belts to get from one side to the other. But there we go! How do I don't know. I don't know the hotkey for that one. Gotta be brutally honest. But that is going to be the first science rolling down this new belt. And we're gonna have some issues with the laboratories over here. There we go! That's blue science! Huzzah! So we're going to be ending this episode here then with the advent of blue science. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to let me know by leaving a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Lets me know you would like to see more Factorio on the channel. Right now it's being made possible by the kind support of people over at Patreon. So you know, subscribe if you want to see more. And if you would like to help me make more Factorio videos, you could consider supporting me over at patreon.com/Derpdigital. It's all completely voluntary, of course, but it would be extremely appreciated and it would help out a ton. Until next time, have a good one, folks.